As different parts of Europe are battling the second wave of the COVID-19 infection, the UK government has introduced fresh coronavirus restrictions earlier today. The British Health Minister, Matt Hancock, extended the coronavirus restrictions to several areas around Liverpool in northwest England. The minister has also extended the curbs in 2 more towns in the northeast England area. The health minister said that the extra measures were the same as those announced previously for parts of northeast England. Talking about the need of these restrictions, Hancock included recommendations against all social gatherings in different households. Take a listen in.
I'm today extending these measures that have been in place in the northeast since the start of this week to the Liverpool City region, Warrington, Hartlepool and Middlesbrough. We will provide £7 million of funding to local authorities in these areas to support them with their vital work. The rules across the Liverpool City region, Warrington, Hartlepool and Middlesbrough will be as follows. We recommend against all social mixing between people in different households. We will bring in regulations, as we have in the northeast, to prevent in law social mixing between people in different households in all settings except outdoor public spaces like parks and outdoor hospitality. We also recommend that people should not attend professional or amateur sporting events as spectators in the areas that are affected.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson appealed to people on Wednesday to follow the rules, expressing his desire to not only protect the people against the virus, but also to keep the economy going. Earlier this week, the government put much of northeastern England under further restrictions. The UK has been hit with a second wave of COVID-19 infections. The fresh curbs have been implemented after the country saw that new surge as a worrying sign. Our London Bureau Chief, Mandy Clark, is now live with us. Mandy, there's a lot of confusion regarding these norms that have been issued over the last few days already, and now we have a further extension of those measures. There is also criticism coming the way of the UK government that the Prime Minister himself has failed to explain these measures when questioned about the same.
Exactly. There's so much confusion that even Boris Johnson was unclear on what these new local lockdowns mean. For many people to understand it, is these are kind of the hot spots where COVID-19 is happening in the UK. The first wave, we really saw it hit London first, then it moved north, but not to the veracity or the amount that was in London. This second wave, we're seeing it happening far more in the northeast and the northwest, Liverpool, Merseyside, which extends Manchester. Now, these local lockdowns is in lieu of that big national lockdown that everybody's really concerned of. And so it has a lot of the restrictions that were similar to the first very restrictive measures, but they're trying to keep businesses open. So that's why the people are still allowed to gather to go out to pubs and restaurants outside. Now the weather's starting to turn, so it's going to be harder for people to go to restaurants outside as the UK heads into autumn and winter. But it is seen as a stopgap measure, that these measures will simply not be enough to have these local lockdowns. They're going to have harder restrictions because apparently the 1 in every 100 people in these hotspots have COVID-19. It's simply spreading too fast in the country.
All right, we're coming back to you as and when further updates come in on that front. Thanks very much, Mandy, for the moment.